game. We do special orders too. Great games begin at Village West Discount Liquors. We are your pre and post game headquarters, located at 110th and Parallel in KCK.
This is Casey Gillespie of your Kansas City Monarchs. This is your home for Reign Reborn, the Monarchs Broadcast Network.
Well, new picture brought to you by your Midwest Ford dealers, buyfordnow.com, the exclusive vehicle of your Monarchs. And tell you about the left. They had the bullpen up a moment ago, and we'll tell you about the new left-hander brought to you by the exclusive vehicle of the Monarchs. And it's Austin Fairchild. Stop that. There we go. Austin Fairchild, left-hander for the Railroaders, 6 foot 225, rookie classification, but he did spend some time in the Atlantic League. Last time out was a couple of days ago on Friday, ending in a third, 2 earned on 3 hits for the year. He's 6-4 and a 4.83. And I'll turn the mic up. Can you hear me, sir? Casey, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you.
All right, Casey Strong. I mentioned this over the week. I've talked about this all week, that I was going to have Casey stop by this week. And happy Labor Day, just Gary, by the way. Glad you're on. Casey Strong is Casey Gillespie. We've got a lot of Casey's working here. Casey Gillespie leads off the inning, 1-0 Kansas City. Gillespie. But I've talked about this gentleman quite a bit, and I know it's our not normal broadcast position here. But first one is the left-hander. Close the book on Manzawetter here in a moment here. Casey turns around the right side. He'll foul it away, and it's Fairchild there. He is our driver. He's the guy that gets us from point A to point B. Not only that, he also has this ability, this unique ability to, A, stay awake, and B, also pack the bottom of the bus unlike anybody I've ever seen as the outside corner. He's Casey Strong as our driver, and glad you stopped by. And I've been talking about this all week. And first off, it's kind of the 101. I've never done this before. I've never done this. I think that speaks to what you mean to the ball club.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Here's the 0-2, swinging a wave. There's out number 1. So you what'd you think when you found out I might be driving the Monarchs? Did you kind of say all right or oh no, or what was your thinking when you first thought you might be driving the Monarchs?
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, this is the time of the year that we really don't. I don't work that much this time of year. When the kids are out of school, we just take vacations and everything else. And when I was asked to do it, I said, you know what? That's my background. My background is baseball. So let's go ahead and do it and have some fun.
Colin Willis will step in. He's 0 for 1 and a walk. 1-0 Kansas City. Here's the pitch to Willis. It's high for the ball, 1-0. Yeah, and again, and I know I was kind of tongue-in-cheeking, but I'm serious. What people don't realize is that you've got the bus only has so much space underneath. And this sounds ridiculous when I say this. There's only so much space on the outside corner called strike 1-1. But you have this ability to somehow make it all work because you got John West, John and equipment manager, and also with Jared Bashaw training. They got big cases they got to get under the bus. Then each player's got his player bag, which has got his bats and his gloves and uniform and all that. Swinging a foul back, and it's 1-2. And then you've got your personal bags, and you got the coach's bag, and you got my nonsense. You somehow make it all work. It's like this. You're like some kind of like Tetris guru or something.
Well, it's really not that easy either. I can tell you. Some of these guys pack like they're going for a month. They have suitcases that are like trunks.
3 days in Sioux City. It sounds like 3 weeks in Thailand or something.
Yeah, I told one of them the other day.
Back. Go ahead.
I said, we were leaving Sioux Falls, and I told him, I said, you got to learn how to pack smaller for just a few days. You could have put that in a bag.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got. I don't know how you do it again. But it's funny because I've kind of learned from you a little bit. And here's the 1-2 to Willis and a 1-0 Monarch lead. By the way, I'll give you Manzueto's line in a few minutes here. Willis hits one out toward left field. That's pretty well hit. At the track, at the wall. This ball is going to be gone. See you later. A solo home run for Colin Willis. He will touch them all. For Colin, it's his. Going to be his 19th home run. There you go. 19th. You're a good luck charm, my friend.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
See you later. Yeah, I should probably know what home run it is, but I kind of lost track for a moment. But he's having a career year. It's 2-0 Kansas City. The Monarchs grab the lead, or actually add the lead here, and finally break through. It's Kansas City gets the solo shot, another home run. I'm having fun watching home runs this year. You don't get tired of them, do you? I don't.
No, not at all. It's been really great. This whole thing's been magical. it's been a heck of a year.
It's 2-0 Kansas City. First one to Ibn Isabel. Speaking of home runs, this guy hit one last night that you were here for that. I don't know where you're sitting, but you see that last night? That thing was ridiculous.
Right over that center field screen.
Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. That was when he hits home runs, they are like tape measures. Well, everybody is like that. That was off the scoreboard or above the scoreboard and left 2-0, 6 Monarch hit. Here's one out to the right. Drifting back is Clannon. He's not going to get there. That's going to bounce off the chain link fence. Isabel racing for 2. Big strides in a second base. He's in there with a double. Earl came back in and bounced over Longo, and backing up was Martinez. And the Monarchs have back to extra base. You get the booth, what happens?
I tell you what,
You're like this good luck charm. You are good luck charm.
well, I can say this. That first one that Isabel hit when we were at home, his first at bat, he smacked that when we were sitting in the clubhouse, Jameson and I, and we Google Earthed it and figured out it was actually 519 feet is what it ended up being.
That's right. I remember that.
Yeah,
That was the first pitch you saw for the Monarchs.
Amazing.
It was amazing. It's 2-0. Runner at second and 1 down. The batter is Paulo Orlando. Well, we love having you do, but it's different because you also drive. You'll drive other groups too. Church groups, civic groups, whatever. Different ones here and there. As Orlando steps in from the right side, the lefty. As Ibadel Isabel second pitch to Orlando, I think. But obviously, driving a team's a lot different than driving, the average school or whatever, right? But you've driven other teams too. But what's the difference about driving a baseball team?
Well, I do. I actually dedicate to KU baseball as well. But when you get into the professional ranks, it's a little bit different. You have a lot more leeway in a lot of respects, and the team gels differently than when you're in college. Yeah. Even when I was in the university.
Back, yeah. I always say this on my Facebook Live show, and you jump on and
yeah.
Only people that see the team more than obviously Joe, Bill, the coaches all see the team.
Yeah.
But only people that see the team are you and I. We're the only two other people besides you're the only person besides me that sees the team every day.
Well, yeah. When you think about it, especially when on the road, we live with these guys.
Yeah.
My neighbor this whole week's been Ryan Grovejohn.
Here's the 1-2. Bouncer foul left side. And I'll ask you this because this is I'll give you my side of it. I think you've heard me say this. You've heard me say this. You can't help but be around guys like that, traveling, get to know them, families, friends, in Grovejohn's case, his dog, whatever.
Yeah, correct.
You can't help but get close to him. You can't help but feel some kind of love for him.
No, the friendships that develop even, not just between the players, but between players and everyday staff like that are with them like we are.
Yeah.
It is a great thing. And you end up getting immersed into what I keep referring to as magic.
Yeah.
Even Joe got on the bus the other night and he talked about it.
Right, yeah.
He's right. It's amazing.
Yeah, he and I damn near cried at the pregame today. We've done that like 3 times this year.
I tell you.
Pitch to Orlando is high too. But it's like I say all the time, because there are broadcast guys that'll say, well, I don't really care. I'm a journalist. And I call BS on that because you can't be around people like this and get to know them like we do and not feel some kind of love for them and friendship, real friendship for them.
Exactly. And there's times where I'm in a pretty unique position too with these guys that I end up finding out a lot of their struggles too.
Yeah.
Personal struggles. 2
balls, 2 strikes, 2-2, and they pitch down, kind of checked it right there, and Orlando able to stay alive right there. Yeah, and I'm with you because there's a lot of times, and this is kind of where I'm the throwback, where I'm like, back in the 1930s and 40s, they were your guys. You didn't talk nonsense, but now it seems like some of the broadcasters, not necessarily in our league, but in the professional ranks, higher up will want to break a story. And there's a lot of times I hear things and they tell me in confidence. I'm just like, because they trust there's a friendship thing, and then you respect that.
Exactly, for sure.
2-2 is high, 3-2. Not that I'm hiding anything, just that you get again. I don't. You cannot be in this like you and me. You can't do what we do and not be attached, and that's why. And they sometimes will clown me. Other teams will just go, "Oh, Long gets so attached," but you can't do what we do and not. And these guys with Cleveland, they get attached. I can tell you they are.
Well, and you look at like this season. This is the first year Monarchs are back.
Yep.
It's amazing. It really is amazing, and it's fun to be a part of. You can't describe it any other way, I don't think. It's just fun and emotional all the way around.
Runner at second, 2-0 Kansas City, 1 down here in this fifth inning, and Monarchs trying for the run here, and they lefty deals. Fairchild swinging a foul back. So when the baseball season's over, what are you going to do besides? I mean, obviously other things, but do you?
Well, we're actually as soon as the season's over, we're heading down to Florida for a few weeks.
Right.
So we're going to take a nice little break. But
you spend a lot of time down there. Florida's your place.
Yeah, we do. We have a place down there, and so we spend a lot of time down there. We'll be back for the Chiefs games and stuff like that. But
you're like me. You've also got a special support system in the female department. The wife department.
Yeah, she's awesome. She, as you know, she's traveled to a lot of the games, and she meets us up there, and that's been really helpful too.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the payoff. Swinging away that got away, and Orlando didn't realize it got away. They tag Apollo on the wallet right there. There's out number 2, and so that'll be a 2-out chance for Charleston Burks and a 2-0 Monarch lead. Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, W40 is the same way. I mean, you have to have that. But and you do a big Chiefs guy, and you're a big tailgate guy, right? That's your thing.
That's our thing. It's definitely our thing to have some big tailgates. And
so if I come to your tailgate, what am I going to have to? What's on the menu? Does it rotate? Do I have to order in advance? Do you have a certain set way you do?
We actually have a menu set up already for the year. We do that at one of the training camps.
First with the Burks, something to use a call strike.
This the Browns game, it's a steak night. That's usually our first.
Okay.
It's usually steak, and it's an afternoon game, and we've got fajita days, we have homemade pizza days, all kinds of good stuff.
What's going to be on the menu for the Cowboy Day when the Cowboys come to town? Here's the pitch to Burks.
We are actually giving not all fingers extended to the Cowboys by having some great brisket that's just going to kill anything that Texas could ever make.
Oh my gosh! You had to go there.
I had to.
I was going to ask that. I have to play that politically correct. Because I always say, well, they got both of their strengths. They're both really good. Because I can't, pitch away, missing not by much. As a KC guy part time, I can't sell them short. As a Texan, I can't sell them short. I got to walk. So I got to say, well, the burnt-ends are really good. The pork's really good here. The brisket's really good here. All the smoked wings here. I had to really be politically correct. But well, good. I'll swing by when the Cowboys
definitely
roll to town.
You'll enjoy it. We'll have some fun. 1 ball, 2 strikes to
Burks, looper right side, base hit down the line, rounding third will be Isabel. He will score. Burks racing for 2. He'll be in there with a double. It's 3-0 Kansas City. A double for Charleston Burks. The Monarchs add the lead here in this 5th inning.
I mean, this is what I'm talking about right here. It just doesn't matter where we're at in the ball game. We can turn it on.
Yeah, and I was saying, too, earlier before you came on, they left runners on earlier. You can't face this club and walk runners or face them 3 times and get traffic aboard and not be in trouble. I mean, and that's what happened here. Granted, Manzueta dodged the bullets, but the Monarchs do make them pay here by getting runners aboard that traffic. And here comes Arthur Rhodes out. You remember Arthur Rhodes from back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
He was. I was telling people in the air recently, he was like, of course, Nolan Ryan. As a Texan growing up, you had Nolan Ryan, then Roger Clemens. He's kind of the third guy because he's a legend in the state, but a lot of folks, he never pitched, but he pitched here 1 year in 11. But he's a guy that everybody does know because he was such a big leaguer for so long. And
yeah, definitely.
So you're going to do the off-season thing. Now, you're able to you do this thing. Do you prefer the night travel? I mean, obviously, night's probably challenging. Would you prefer to ride in the daytime, I guess? Is that a stupid question?
No, it's actually not. I like either one. Really, depending on where we're going, driving at night's great because it lessens the traffic.
Right.
And we can just go. And as you know, when I get behind the wheel, we just go.
Go. Pitch to one. Bounced in. That got his shoe tops, or did it? Did it hit him? Yeah, we did.
Hit his right ankle there.
Yeah. He's aboard, so that'll bring up McCullough. I'm making a call here. Morgan's about to go probably hit a double. Let's have that feeling. Is there Monarchs a 3-0 lead here? Boy, and Cleburne did get the postseason last night, but boy, this is a battle for them here, and they're in a tight spot. First and second, and McCullough, who's 1 for 3, pardon me. You're a big Royal guy, aren't you? You're a big Royal guy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I've been a KC fan partly because my name's KC, so my parents would always buy me hats from the Chiefs and the Royals because they have my name on it. I could never forget my name. That was the best part.
You never had a problem as a kid.
No.
First and second, 3-0 Kansas City. First one to McCullough is high 1-0. Well, I don't know if you've heard this before, but back in the 1920s and 30s when the Monarchs would go on the road, they were often called, they'd call them KC. They'd spell it, spell it in quotes, K-A-Y-S-E-E. They'd say, good old KC's in town.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Away for the ball. Now we just say KC, but KC. They used to spell it out KC. So I always have to spell it out sometimes when I'm in my old 1920s and 30s way. But
oh, yeah, definitely. Got to add that flair sometime.
2 balls, no strikes. Lefty Fairchild is served 2 runs in the inning. We're in the 5th. It's 3-0. McCullough lines it foul out of play, and it's 2-1. Casey Strong, our driver with the Monarchs. Do you have a favorite park in the league you've liked so far? That's a cool place to go watch a game.
But besides home, I really actually enjoyed Impact Field. It was pretty nice.
Yeah.
The location of it, where it was, it was.
Yeah, you can't beat that look. The location, I love it because the planes fly over. I love planes.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of cool to be sitting there watching take off on both sides of it.
Here comes Etihad or Aer Lingus or British Airways or Turkish Air, whatever.
The big ones, too.
Yeah, the biggies. I'm called here from McCullough, 2-1. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about Impact is the fact the clubhouse is that secret wall out in the. I don't like that part about it, but other than that.
But I noticed this year that a lot of the clubs are starting to go with that outfield.
Yeah, that's
clubhouse. That's the thing.
Yeah, pitch is high for the ball, and it's 3-1. Well, it gives you it gives you more room for fans.
Yes, definitely.
You're not taking up, like in King County, you've got the clubhouse up there in the grandstand, and Gary's the same way. You have more room for concessions and all that. And
well, they've done pretty well with it out there. And
3-1 is at the knees, 3-2. Yeah, they're doing it in the location, and that's the thing too. If people don't realize, this in the road. The biggest thing for us is we need a location that's got places to eat, some options, maybe a place to walk around a little bit. You don't want to be so you don't want you want options. You want to have a decent hotel. That's they got it all right there.
Exactly. And there's been a few places throughout the season.
3-2 line to right. That'll be a base hit. Rounding third and coming home is Burks. He will score. Racing for third is Wazinger. Monarchs 4 and Cleburne nothing.
Well, you didn't get your double, but you got an RBI single, so that'll do.
Yeah, that'll do.
That'll do for sure.
That does work right there. Kansas City adding the lead here in this 5th inning, and now it starts to get a little nerve-wracking for the folks locally. And they know they're in the postseason. They just don't know what they're doing, who they're playing, where they're going, or they're going to play here. Kansas City, I will tell you this, and this is, again, it's easy to say this today, I guess, when you're up, but this is a message, I think. It's a ground ball towards second. Should end the inning, and it will. Kevin Santa bounces out 4-3 right there, but the Monarchs grabbing 3 more runs in the inning. But I'll close with this, though. I mean, if we're going to win this thing today, it's a pretty big message, I think.
It's huge. As a matter of fact, just on the bus over here today, the sentiment on the bus between all the guys is we're not going to play down. We're playing up. We're going to continue to play as hard as we can. And if we don't want to just give away games, and we're not going to do that. It could have been very easily, the way this thing works, to just rest everybody pretty much and not have the chances to win when you're already in like this. And so that made me smile driving over here, hearing everybody, including, Skip was saying it too. It was just nice to hear that.
Appreciate your time, bud. I'm glad you stopped by. I know I put you on the spot, but I've been talking about it for about a week now. We're going to get you on, and I appreciate all you do, and appreciate you're a good man,
Absolutely.
a good friend.
So are you.
Much love, bud.
Absolutely.
All right, quick timeout. Monarchs baseball continues. The Kansas City Monarchs Broadcast Network.
Hi, this is Bob Kendrick, president of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, and I'm proud to congratulate our Kansas City Monarchs on being the Southern Division champions. Join me at the playoffs to root on the Monarchs all the way to the championship.
Come celebrate and watch the Kansas City Monarchs play for the Division Championship Friday, September 10th and Saturday, September 11th. Get your postseason 4-pack ticket today. 1 ticket to 4 games, plus a limited edition hat. Infield reserve only $60 with promo code PLAYOFFS21. Get your tickets today at monarchsbaseball.com or call 913-328-5618. Don't miss our Division Championship home game Friday, September 10th and Saturday, September 11th, and support our Kansas City Monarchs at Legends Field. The Kansas City Monarchs, a reign reborn. Come for the game, stay for the fun.
Hey, Monarchs fans, this is Gary Guerrero. We are in the playoffs, and I would love to see you at the ballpark. Get your tickets at monarchbaseball.com and go Monarchs. Hey, Monarchs fans, this is Gary Guerrero. We are in the playoffs, and I would love to see you at the ballpark. Get your tickets at
Bottom fifth inning, it's
monarchbaseball.com
4-0 on 9 hits for Kansas City. And Jake Mathis pitching his 48th offering. We'll be facing Hunter Clannon. Say about my brother and his wife and my nephew. So guys, everybody together. I can do that one. Look at this. Thank you. See you guys. Love y'all. Swinging a foul back, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. My brother Chris, his wife Annie, and his oldest Bennett came in from Dallas today. And, an hour and change drive over here. Appreciate them stopping by. Appreciate Casey Stronger stopping by. Coming to different broadcast today as the pitch to Clanton is going for the ball. 4-0 Kansas City. Monarchs are getting out the RBIs from Burks. Cullen. 4-0 double from Cullen, double from Burks. Strike. 2-1. Going away, 3-1. 3 balls, strike, Kansas City.
We are in the
Check
playoffs.
that out-of-town board in the moment, bottom 5th inning. Cleveland trailing in here 4-0. Again, they need a win today to host on Wednesday. Walked in ball 4. So a walk to Clanton. That is the first walk for Mathis today. And let's see here. Question was asked by Brian about the no-hitter thing with the league, and got that. Let me dig it up, and I've got the media got it out now, but batter will be Noah Vaughn, no relation. Vaughn steps in, middle plays for 2. Get that no-hitter information. Very ground ball right side. That's a base hit to right. And heading for third is Clanton. He's easily going to be in there. Throw is cut off in the middle by McCullough. So corners here. The batter is Ryan. Nobody out. It's 4-0 Kansas City. But the threat coming from the Cleveland Railroaders. So, no hitters in league history. Now, they don't have these are 7 or 9s, though. Eddie Medina threw one here in Cleburne in May of 19. It was a 9-inning one. Matt Sergey's for Kansas City was 7. The one last week for Sioux City was 7. Triana's was a 9-inning no-hitter against Kansas City for Gary back in 2016. The Monarchs, these are 9-inning no-hitters. They don't have the 7-inning no-hitters in here. Okay, that's what it is. Swinging a wave on 1. So 3, 4, 6 9-inning no-hitters, the earliest being 2006 for Fort Worth's Joel Kirsten. Corners here, nobody out. The 0-1 from Mathis. Runner goes to second. Throw to second base, bouncing in, and the run will come home, and it's stolen base, and that's probably not what you want to do there. That's probably not the way you draw it up. You probably should put it in your pocket. They do get the stolen base for Vaughn, and the run comes home there. And Wozniak waited for a moment, then hitched and threw, and the runner breaks home. That's probably not what you wanted. And Santa trying to cut it off from the bag. That's not the way you draw it up. It's 4-1 now, the runner coming home here. Runner at second, nobody out here, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 swing a bunt, Pulls back. It's on the inside corner, called strike 1 and 2. No hitter for Eddie Medina here in 19, but the last couple prior to that, there was 2 and 18. They're both 7. Actually, 1 and 18 was a 7-inning no hitter. Sergey's was a 7-inning no hitter too. So this is not even correct. Popped up behind home plate. I'll be out of play here. Yeah, the league numbers are off because there's actually another no hitter for 7. It was, you know why? It's a combined no hitter. Combined no hitter for Kansas City. That was in 2019. But a single pitcher no hitter. Medina's was a 9. Sergey's was 7. Triana was 9. Other 3 were 7, and there's a swing and a wave. See you later. Ryan out on strikes. 1 down here, 102nd. So to answer your question, Brian, there have been 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 no-hitters in the league, and 2 of the last 3 were 7-inning no-hitters. And then there has been 3, make that 4 7-inning no-hitters. 1, 2, 3, 4 9-inning no-hitters. The last 9-inning no-hitter was Eddie Medina back in 19. The one that happened last week is a ground ball to second. Right there is Santa coming in knee-high on the first to retire Lago 4-3. So that you sort of and it basically caught up for you there. Medina, who we talked about that when he pitched for King County 2 weeks ago, and that he was throwing his vintage form from 19 when he pitched for the Cougars. And it's going to be Osvaldo Martinez 0 for 2. 4-1 Kansas City, 5th inning. Labor Day to everybody out there as well. First one at the knees. They're called strike 1-1. 60th pitch right there for Jake Mathis, who leads it 4-1. Oh, what? Low it away. Nice job. Wazzer going to keep it in front. 1 ball, 1 strike. You had to hire Casey to be the broadcaster. That's what I mean, broadcast producer, no doubt. So the 9-inning ones, by my record, Brian, 4. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a foul back, 1-2. I called the 2016 Carl Triana Gary no-hitter, which was a walk-off no-hitter. Kansas City has been involved in 2 walk-off no-hitters in 16 and 17 back-to-back years, almost a year apart. One, the Monarchs, then there was a T-Bones one, as time's called here by Martinez. The 16 no-hitter, Triana went 9, and it was 0-0. But the Railcats walked off a no-hitter. Here's the 1-2. Runner third, low for the ball. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. The following year, Matt Sergey against Grand Prairie gave up an unearned run on a wild pitch, or I went a wild pitch, a pass ball. Error, pass ball. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike where he got him. See you later. That's the 5th strikeout for Jake Mathis here. Sergey's no-hitter, though, the Monarchs, and then there was a T-Bones down 1-0, walked it off in a 2-1 winner. Kansas City was involved in back-to-back years, 16 and 17, once as a loser, once as a winner in walk-off no-hitters. That was back in 16 and 17. We're through 5. Kansas City has a 4-1 lead. You're tuned to the Kansas City Monarchs Broadcast Network.
Hi, this is Bob Kendrick, president of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, and I'm proud to congratulate our Kansas City Monarchs on being the Southern Division champions. Join me at the playoffs to root on the Monarchs all the way to the championship.
Come celebrate and watch the Kansas City Monarchs play for the Division Championship Friday, September 10th and Saturday, September 11th. Get your postseason 4-pack ticket today. 1 ticket to 4 games, plus a limited edition hat. Infield reserve only $60 with promo code PLAYOFFS21. Get your tickets today at monarchsbaseball.com or call 913 328-5618. Don't miss our division championship home games, Friday, September 10th and Saturday, September 11th, and support our Kansas City Monarchs at Legends Field. The Kansas City Monarchs, a reign reborn. Come for the game, stay for the fun.
From vintage sneakers to bacon-scented soap to water fountains for your pet, all can be had with a few simple clicks. Problem is, you never really know what you're going to get until they show up at your door. Introducing Ford Blue Advantage. It's used car buying that's built for you. Not only can you shop for used vehicles online, in person, or both, you can also test drive before you buy, so you know exactly what you're getting. Plus, get history reports, vehicle inspections, Ford warranties, and the expertise of factory-trained techs. Visit FordBlueAdvantage.com today. From vintage sneakers to bacon-scented soap to water fountains for your pet, all can be had with a few simple clicks. Problem is, you never really know what you're going to get until they show up at your door. Introducing Ford Blue Advantage. It's used car buying that's built for you. Not only can you shop for used vehicles online, in person, or both, you can also test drive before you buy, so you know exactly what you're getting. Plus, get history.
That to-do list you have needs one more thing. Chill. It's an easy thing to do. Just crack open an ice-cold Coors Light and chill. Take the afternoon off and binge watch anything. Go to happy hour and stay for a couple hours. Who's counting anyways? Or hang out with just your dog because you've had enough human interaction this week. Whatever you do, do it with a Coors Light. Mountain cold refreshment made to chill. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly. That to do.
Hey, Monarchs fans, this is Ryan Grochon. We secured our spot in the playoffs and would love to have you guys there. Get your tickets at monarchsbaseball.com and go Monarchs.
4 runs on 9 hits and no errors for Kansas City. 1 run on 4 hits and no errors for Cleveland. New pitcher brought to you by your Midwest Ford dealers, the exclusive vehicle of your Monarchs. Some of the bullpen at one more time here, and going to clean up the numbers on the pin as Kansas City has a 4-1 lead. We're in this 6th inning, and the first one is on the inside corner called strike. It's right-hander for. There we go. Got to reach the stat page there. There's the 0-1. To Sweeney, the second pitch in there for a called strike, and it's 0-2. Edward Cruz, the new reliever right-hander. Cruz this year, 4.05, 20 innings, 7 saves, 15 strikeouts. Big batting .233. Here's a swing and a foul away right side over John Westhead. It's 0-2. Sweeney bounced to actually struck out, and he bounced or popped out. Bouncing, popped out. You know what I mean, right? Something like that. Popped the third a couple of times. Darnell, no ball, 2 strike count. 4-1 KC. Out hit him by 5, lead him by 3. Kiddos waiting for a souvenir down there. Hunter Clennon makes them happy down that right field grass line. Balls, 2 strikes. Stretch for Cruz. Right-hander deals. Hammered foul again, and Fairchild going the 1 inning, charged with the 2 runs, or that 3 runs, pardon me. 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors, and they left 2 in the Kansas City 4-1 lead. It was 3-2 final, as Brian tells us. Hit the bottle, be like Harry Doyle, the movie made. It's a bit up. Yeah, I guess I could have a read it. Ground ball sharply to first. Right there, though, is Peterson a step to his right, and he'll do it by himself. Going 4 strides to first base. 1 away. I guess I could do that, right? They have the Joe T. Garcia's Margaret Reed is here. Joe T. is a famous Tex-Mex place down in the Stockyard area of Fort Worth. And they're well known because you basically have the menu. The menu basically consists of either fajitas or the taco platter. It's pretty much it, right? There's not a very expansive menu, but it's got those choices. Slow for the ball, 1-0. Right now, things not going well in Lincoln. It's 2-0, bottom 6th inning. Houston on top of Lincoln. For the 6th, it's 3-2 Sioux Falls over Sioux City, brought to you by your Midwest Ford dealers. Must be lines at foul by John West at first, and it's 1-1. Here it's 4-1. Only games that matter in postseason pecking order are played here and in Lincoln and Sioux Falls, rather. Everything else is all first pitch swinging. Got to get it on, get it going. Here's the 1-1. Cruz will deal as a hitch the delivery, fouled away over the top of the grandstand here. It's 1-2. Cleveland knows they're in. They just don't know what's going on. Now, currently, if it all stayed like this, well, it would still be Cleveland hosting Sioux City. That's if all the games that are going on right now stay like they are. Now, something tells me that won't be the case, at least in one of those. And Gillespie hits it down the left field line toward the corner. Long run over in out of room there is Noah Vaughn. So it's going to stay at 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Monarchs with the 4-1 lead. I do get true today. I had one earlier, and I guess I should probably dig it up in a moment. But base is clear. 1 down, 4-1 Kansas City here this 6th inning. As we come your way from a suite in Cleveland. Inside missing 2-2. It's the warm day, and I figured that we would get a suite. So the wife and I got a suite, and family and friends, and also Monarch faithful are here. 2-2. Swinging a wave. Gillespie out on strikes. Foul tip holding on is Tyler Ryan. 2 down the 6th inning. Monarchs pin standing. No one throwing at the moment, though. And 2 down, the batter will be Colin Willis. He hit a home run back in the 5th inning. Slow shot for Colin. So Kansas City with the 3-1 lead. Right-hander Cruz will deal. Down the left side, drifting foul, though. That'll be off the netting below and down beyond the grandstand. I haven't the Booth Cam in a while. I assume it's still going. Kind of walking around a little bit here, but there we go. Yeah, we're still on. No balls a strike, 2 down. 0-1. Swinging a foul back, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. Did close the book, did I, for either starters. So, or not either starter, either relievers. They got 2. Mathis still out there again. The bullpen stirring, but no one throwing. 1 Kansas City here in this 6th inning. Cruz will deal, and Willis takes it away for the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Today, Cleburne, Manzueta went 4 innings. I think he got 90 pitches there. Gave up 5 runs. 1 run it was earned. He walked 5, struck out 3. Swinging a wave, got him, and the inning is over. 1-2 through the Monarchs. 1 order through a 5.5. Kansas City has a 4-1 lead. You're tuned to the Kansas City Monarchs Broadcast Network.
Hey Monarchs fans, it's Carrie. I just want to tell you about some of our brand new party areas we've got at Legends Field. From the right field party terrace to the beer garden that's got yard games and more, to newly renovated suites and our brand new Legends Club. We've got the perfect spot for your next group outing. Interested? Just visit monarchsbaseball.com or give us a call at 913-328-5618 for more information. We can't wait to see you at the ballpark.
That to-do list you have needs one more thing. Chill. It's an easy thing to do. Just crack open an ice-cold Coors Light and chill. Take the afternoon off and binge watch anything. Go to happy hour and stay for a couple hours. Who's counting anyways? Or hang out with just your dog because you've had enough human interaction this week. Whatever you do, do it with a Coors Light. Mountain Cold Refreshment made to chill. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we built the trucks of the future for everyone. Ford F-Series, America's best-selling truck for 44 years straight. Built for performance and capability on and off-road. Because the trucks of the future aren't built for a few. They're built for America. Ford F-Series. Drive one today. Based on 1977 to 2020 calendar year total sales.
This is Jameson LeGrand of the Kansas City Monarchs. Follow us all season long right here on your home for Rain Reborn, the Monarchs Broadcast Network.
Always love talking Perth.
Hey, Monarchs fans, it's Carrie. I just want to tell you about some of
Bottom
our brand
fifth
new
inning,
party
Outtown
areas
Board
we've
brought
got
to you by
in
your Midwest
Leadensfield.
Ford dealers,
From the right-
buyfordnow.com, the exclusive vehicle of your Kansas City Monarchs. It's like amazing when you meet someone that's gone to Perth, you're like, what? And then they live there. And the first one from Mathis's 65th pitch is at the knees. They're called strike 1-1. Ramon Hernandez, DJ Peterson, Chase Simpson, 3-4-5. 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors for Klee as Mathis deals inside here. It's 1-1. Around the association, Fargo 6-2 over Winnipeg. That's in the fourth. Refresh it real quick to make sure it's what that's 7-2 now. They're still the fourth inning. Here's the 1-1 from Mathis. Outside corner, good slider there, 1-2. Touchdown for Chicago, 7-0 over King County. That is in the seventh. Is the final game for the Cougars' first season in the association. 1-2. Jandy found it back in the seats. Milwaukee knows they'll be playing in Fargo on Wednesday. It's 2-0. Milkman on top of the Garys in the eighth inning. In the two where we're watching here is the 1-ball, 2-strike count, the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 got him. Drop against Wazzer. He'll pick it up, go to first, and he is retired 3 in a row here via strikeout for Jake Mathis, who's well in command, 4-1. Kansas City in the sixth inning. Houston 2-0 over Lincoln. That's the sixth. Kind of peek into that one here. It looks like in that ball game, let's see here, 2 down to the sixth. Houston's got Wirtz had a home run on that one, a 2-run shot. That's why it's 2-0. Up in Sioux Falls tonight, or this afternoon, it's 3-2 Canaries over Sioux City. As DJ Peterson will step in a 4-1 game. It's low for the ball, 1-0. It's 3-2, bottom of the sixth inning. They got Brosher in there, and Hedges went 4 innings for Sioux City, 3 earned runs. Here's the 1-0. It's at the knees. They call strike 1-1. They're actually 1 out, bottom sixth inning, and Sioux Falls is batting. And it looks like Canaries have got runners at the corners, and 1 down. Yikes. Here's a 1-1. Low and inside, 2 balls a strike. Again, if Sioux Falls wins and Houston wins and Kansas City wins, the order doesn't change at all. Everything stays right it began today. Here's the 2-1. Swinging a wave 2-2, which means Cleveland would host Sioux City. But if Cleveland or if Kansas City holds on and Lincoln is able to come back and Sioux City goes down to defeat, Lincoln will leapfrog them. They will play here on Wednesday. The only scenario that's done is that Lincoln has to win and needs help to be the third team. They can't be second. Swinging a wave. See you later. Peterson on a pitch around the shoes there. He strikes out, and there's back-to-back. Strikeouts there. 8 strikeouts for Mathis. Bullpen starts to stir. Urbina is stretching around out there. 2 down, and Chase Simpson 0 for 2. Monarchs with a 4-1 lead. Here's the first one with 2 down, left-handed stick, swinging a foul back by Simpson 0-1. The other scenario, well, Cleburne again, they're already in, but if, let's say, Lincoln does lose and Sioux City comes back to win, that would mean Sioux City would host Cleburne. So there's a lot at stake here for Cleburne, the 0-1. Hideaway 1-1. That's why they're watching closely. If Sioux Falls goes on a win today, then Sioux City is only the play-in game, assuming Lincoln does lose. So you get all that. There'll be a quiz later on today on this one. So the 1 ball, 1 strike count, the 1-1. Swinging a wave, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2, 2 down. 4-1 Kansas City. We're in the 6th inning. The 1-2 count, the wind the deal from Mathis to left-handed batting Chase Simpson. Mathis deals. Didn't miss by much. But inside his 78th offering there. It's 2-2. Just on the inner half of the plate, but maybe just an inch off. That Dutcher didn't pull the trigger there. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. The video board left. He's just kind of shifting a bit, coming out of the east now. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul tip, just staying alive there is Simpson. I'll get some trivia today as well, and we will get to that. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the wind the deal, the 2-2. Popped up in the infield. Shading the eyes is McCullough, and so is Sweeney. It'll be Sweeney calling, I do believe, Don McCullough does. Morgan makes the play in the 6-0, 1-2-3 inning. As they shut him down right there. Nothing doing, no runs, no hits. A couple of strikeouts for Mathis as we're through 6. Monarchs a 4-1 lead. You're 2 to the Kansas City Monarchs. Broadcast Network.
Hi, this is Darnell Sweeney of your Kansas City Monarchs. Don't touch that dial. The Monarchs will return right after this.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we built the trucks of the future for everyone. Ford F-Series, America's best-selling truck for 44 years straight. Built for performance and capability on and off-road. Because the trucks of the future aren't built for a few. They're built for America. Ford F-Series. Drive one today. Based on 1977 to 2020 calendar year total sales.
Hey Monarchs fans, it's Carrie. I just want to tell you about some of our brand new party areas we've got at Legends Field. From the right field party terrace to the beer garden that's got yard games and more, to newly renovated suites and our brand new Legends Club. We've got the perfect spot for your next group outing. Interested? Just visit monarchsbaseball.com or give us a call at 913-328-5618 for more information. We can't wait to see you at the ballpark.
This is Ryan Grouchon of the Kansas City Monarchs. Follow us all season long right here on your home for Reign Reborn, the Monarchs Broadcast Network.
MonarchsBaseball.com, the place to go for postseason tickets Friday, Saturday. And of course, Friday night and Saturday night, both nights we'll have skydivers. Got gates open at 6 on Friday. Fireworks on Saturday. And go to MonarchsBaseball.com for more information. As we are cyberspace operators standing by. Going to be a good celebration this weekend as Reign Reborn returns to the postseason. We've got single game 4-packs, postseason 4-packs, group 12-pack, also suite specials as well. All at MonarchsBaseball.com, the place to go. 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors for Kansas City. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Cleburnes here in Kansas City with the 4-1 lead. And the Monarchs will sit up in the inning. The Isabel, Orlando, and Burks. And the bullpen been summoned again here. And As we pull up, I left my rosters next door, so they're on the wall. I mean, again, I use the broadcast booth because with the suite today, I want to do it amongst the family and amongst the friends. So we're in the actual suite 3 here at the depot, and some kind of just around the corner, but all good. But it's Garrett Alexander, who worked on Friday night. Actually, Saturday night, pardon me. It's been a 4-game series, right? Pardon me, it's not Alexander. Pardon me. It's Daniel James. Daniel James did work Saturday night. So James working Saturday night out of Lubbock, Texas. 6'4", 215, brought to you by your Midwest Ford dealers. The exclusive vehicle, your Monarchs. They have a little different view here, so I can't tell the numbers as I usually do, but all good. James is 7.80. He's your right-hander facing Ibadel Isabel to lead off the end of Kansas City with the lead. And again, we do not know the story of the postseason yet. All the story. We know that the North has been settled. We know Kansas City's been settled, but everybody else. First one at the knees to Ibn Elisabel. It's 0-1. Monarchs have never trailed in this one and never trailed in the series. 0-1. Low and inside. It's 1-1 Kansas City having the lead here. Here's the pitch. Bouncer toward third. Takes a foul turn, though, and it's 1-2. Of course, the Railroaders is the second incarnation. You've got the Monarchs incarnation. This incarnation, too, or I guess a reincarnation, because in 1906, the Railroaders won the Texas League Championship. How about that? 1-2. 1-2. Isabel swinging away with the ladder, and he says, "Oh, I missed that one." He did. Cruising inning of work. James works here, and it's a strikeout. The Cleveland Railroaders team won the 1911 Texas-Oklahoma League Championship. They played in their park, was known as Gorman's Park. Now that location's still here, but it's actually it's a park here locally, but turned into a normal park with benches and playgrounds and all that stuff. But Hewlin Park, but first one missing inside 1-0. Modern Monarchs came in 16. We were announced in 16, and this ballpark opened in 2017. Ball, no strikes. 4-1 Kansas City, 1 down, and they bat to Apollo in Orlando and line to second. Right there, backpedaling is Ole Lago for out number 2. So a little backspin on that one, and 2 down here. Uniforms last year, and changed colors, but kept the same name, but they did change the color. The old orange is gone, the red and all that. But anyway. First one with 2 down to Charcer Burks, 2 away. First one to Burks at the knees, a called strike. Charcer RBI, he's got 2 hits today, 2 for 3. Monarchs 4-1, we're in the 7th. 0-1, liner back at the middle. That's a nice snag by Lago on a bounce, and he does retire Burks. Well, that's a nice one. That was headed for trouble, but Ole Lago stabs at that one smash by the bag there. 4-3 for out number 3, and the Monarchs in order 1-2-3 for the second consecutive inning as Kansas City in the stretch inning leads it 4-1. Stretch in Texas in the final day of the season. Yours wherever you are. You're tuned to the 2021 American Association Southern Division regular season champion Kansas City Monarchs Broadcast Network. Hi, Monarchs fans. Dan Vaughn, voice of the Monarchs. I want to tell you about a charity I feel very strongly about and support here at the Metro Kansas City area. That's the Ronald McDonald House Charities in Kansas City. Ronald McDonald House Charities serves families whose children are receiving treatment for serious illnesses, like pediatric cancer, organ transplants, babies in the NICU, emergency situations and complex surgeries of all types. Provide a home away from home for those families as those kiddos are trying to get better in our hospitals in our area. For every stolen base this year, I pledge $2 to Ronald McDonald House Charities of Kansas City. I hope you'll join me in doing the same. The rmhckc.org. That's rmhckc.org today. The Ronald McDonald House Charities of Kansas City.
For 129 years, Sheet Metal Workers Local Union Number 2 has been shaping the Kansas City skyline and communities, with Local 2 members working on area hospitals, providing safe, comfortable conditions for doctors to treat their patients. We turn our attention to help in the fight against childhood cancer by supporting Noah's Bandage Project. Sheet Metal Workers Local Union Number 2, working on, in, and for the community.
From vintage sneakers to bacon-scented soap to water fountains for your pet, all can be had with a few simple clicks. Problem is, you never really know what you're going to get until they show up at your door. Introducing Ford Blue Advantage. It's used car buying that's built for you. Not only can you shop for used vehicles online, in person, or both, you can also test drive before you buy, so you know exactly what you're getting. Plus, get history reports, vehicle inspections, Ford warranties, and the expertise of factory-trained techs. Visit FordBlueAdvantage.com today.
And now, a moment of chill from Coors Light. Coors Light, mountain cold refreshment, made to chill after the short but cold beer run from hot tub to cabin. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly. And now, a moment of chill from Coors Light.
Hey, Monarchs fans, this is Ryan Grochon. We secured our spot in the playoffs and would love to have you guys there. Get your tickets at monarchsbaseball.com and go Monarchs.
Yeah, make sure I get my gear on the bus. That's my only job today, is to make sure it gets to Kansas City. My gearbox.
Hey, Monarchs.
We stretched here. It's Kansas City, a 4-1 lead, and
we'd love to have you guys
Monarchs
there.
have the lead.
Get your tickets at monarchsbaseball.com.
Got to make sure my stuff gets to the bus. It'll be Nary or Clannon and Vaughn. That's 6, 7, 8. Jake Mathis still working on the Monarchs pin, kind of stirring a bit here. He's got 80 pitches under the belt. Jake, who was coaches in the offseason, in the collegiate season there in St. Thomas University in St. Paul, he'd probably bottle this thing up right here as the corners think something's coming. As Sweeney and Gillespie came cheating in a bit.
Fans, this is Ryan.
Secured
our spot in the playoffs and would love to have you guys there.
Yeah, but I would imagine Mathis could bottle this thing up and take it to his charges there in college and say, this is what you do. So far, he's gone 6 innings, the 1 run, and it's bounced by Sweeney at third. It's a foul ball, and 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a good one. Good defensive player, good speed, and you want. Pardon me, he's 0 for 2, rather. He had a double last night. Monarchs with a 4-1 lead, 7th inning. Again, a lot to decide here today, the final day of the season, and what happens? Here's one bounce to third. Sweeney there on 1 hop on the first and in time to get the speedy area. That's a dandy play. Also good footwork for Casey Gillespie, kind of lean into the baseline there, and Sweeney able to make the play. And a tough Rodder Narier. He's always tough. Monarchs with a 4-1 lead in the 7th. And watching that board in the 7th. They've gone to the 7th both in Sioux Falls and Lincoln. Got my towns messed up here. Lincoln still trailing 2-0, bottom 7. And it's top of the 3-2 Sioux Falls over Sioux City. That's your out-of-town board brought to you by your Midwest Ford dealers. Pitch is low to Hunter Clannon. Here it's 4-1. The Monarchs are helping out Lincoln, but Lincoln not helping themselves. Here's the 1-0, and it's low. It's 2-0. And then Sioux Falls is helping Lincoln, but Lincoln helping themselves, which is kind of the story. A chance they could drop another game to Houston. That'd be huge. 2-0. The outside corner called strike 2-1. And that's why we talked about, winning every game against Houston. Now, granted, Monarchs would have won going away to the division without, what they'd have mixed a couple of losses here. But we got a 14-game lead. You might have, single in the division maybe by 9. But that's such a thing we've only talked much about is a 2-1. Looped out toward left. Willis coming in to play on a bounce right there in a single for Hunter Clanton now, a one-out single. Monarchs, Elroy Urbina is up out there, and he will probably be summoned at some point here. But, again, Sioux City lost a couple to them. Cleveland lost one. Lincoln's looking at maybe another third loss to Houston. And at the end of the day, that's going to be huge. As here comes Joe Campietra out now, and that'll be it for Mathis. He'll go 6 1/3. He'll have the 5 hits, 1 run. It's earned. He's got property aboard still. But Mathis was outstanding. 87 pitches for Jake Mathis today. Another outstanding outing for the Monarchs starting staff against a very good offense in Cleveland, who had everything to play for. Here comes Elroy Urbina in. Elroy on the jog in front of friends and family. Quick timeout. Monarchs baseball continues from Texas. 4-1 Kansas City on the Kansas City Monarchs Broadcast Network.
Hi, this is Charles Burks of your Kansas City Monarchs. Don't touch the dial. The Monarchs will return right after this.
In America, the future belongs to everyone, so we built the trucks of the future for everyone. Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 44 years straight. For performance and capability on and off-road. Because the trucks of the future aren't built for a few. They're built for America. Ford F-Series. Drive one today. Based on 1977 to 2020 calendar year total sales.
Hey Monarchs fans, it's Carrie. I just want to tell you about some of our brand new party areas we've got at Legends Field. From the right field party terrace to the beer garden that's got yard games and more, to newly renovated suites and our brand new Legends Club. We've got the perfect spot for your next group outing. Interested? Just visit monarchsbaseball.com or give us a call at 913-328-5618 for more information. We can't wait to see you at the ballpark.
Fans, are you thirsty? Village West Discount Liquors has the best selection at the best prices. Located just blocks from Legends Field, we welcome you before or after the game. With over 8,000 square feet of fabulous wines, spirits, premium cigars, domestic and imported beers, Village West Discount Liquors has everything you need to enjoy the game. We do special orders too. Great games begin at Village West Discount Liquors. We are your pre- and post-game headquarters, located at 110th Parallel in KPK.
Hi, this is Nick Travieso of your Kansas City Monarchs. And don't miss a minute of the action all season long on Monarchs Broadcast Network.
Mathis with 6 1/3. Elroy Urbina will take over the Kansas City here. And, he was the next week. Kind of predicted. This is what we talked about in the pregame that if Mathis got any trouble, Urbina would be the guy, and Elroy the first guy up today. Although it looks like, Carlos Diaz is out in the bullpen, so there's a possibility we might see Diaz showing a bunt here. It's Noah Vaughn. He pulls back, and it's Hudo, Texas native, the left-hander, Elroy Urbina, and his family is here, and it's always good to pitch in front of friends and family. Urbina this year, a 5.64 ERA, on for the 30th time. Lefty-lefty matchup. Foul back, and it's ball 1 strike. 44 2/3, a save. He's given up 50 hits, 25 walks, 31 strikeouts, lead batting 282. Middle placed for 2, 1 down, 4-1 Kansas City in the 7th. Here's the pitch. Outside corner sinks in there, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Monarchs have not trailed the series twice, though. Cleveland's tied it up, but they've yet to crack through and take a lead. Kansas City has not trailed in this one. Have not trailed since Sioux Falls, rather. I got my Sioux's messed up. Last Wednesday. 1-2, foul back. Got jammed a bit right there, so stays in the ball at 2. Kansas City. The 3-run lead. It was their 5th hit a moment ago. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing on a liner to right. That's a base hit. Here come the Cleves, and running second, heading for third. They'll be at the corners here, and Santa will track the throw back in from Orlando, and at second base. They're at the corners now, and tying run will bat and Tyler Ryan. So a single. Bina out over the plate right there, and Elroy perhaps a little rusty here, and so lefty Urbina now to face Tyler Ryan. He struck out twice. 4-1 Kansas City, tying run batting here. Monarchs pin will, I do believe, and this shows me if they're getting busy, they are, how big this game is for Kansas. Kansas City's playing to win it. The bullpen's going to get up. They're not going to mess around here. You know, Urbina, love to see him get the work. They're going to get up and get going again. Here's the pitch to Ryan. Hideaway, 1-0 with Lago waiting on deck. Kansas City, and as we predicted, again, this is not a just swing and get going and get on the bus. They're trying to play to win this thing. And if Elroy can't right the ship here, they will summon the pin again. They're up and throwing. Maybe Jeremy Rhodes out there. I can't tell. Here's the 1-0. Fouled away. It's 1-1. Looks like that is. I got a better view today, but I think that's who that is. The Monarchs to the pin up, and 1 ball, 1 strike, middle plays for 2. Goes a runner to second. 1-1 is inside, missing 2-1, and Elroy missing inside, so 2 balls a strike, and there's no chance. I mean, there's no holding him there at all. That has become a concern. The Railroaders really can press the gas pedal on the bases because they are just stealing at will on Kansas City. That was not Wazinger. That was Elroy who didn't look over there, and Elroy usually does. He's got a good look at the lefty. 2-1. It's away, 3-1. Oh no. 4-1 Kansas City, but again, Cleburne needs a win in the worst way, and this is their opportunity now. And again, the bullpen is up. Urbina, 3-1 count to Tyler Ryan. For 9 batter who struck out twice. There's the 3-1 to the left, right of the batter. Walked in ball 4. So that's not good. You can walk the number 9 hitter here, and that may be a short stay for Elroy. Joe Capietra and Mike. Now here comes Mike Hinneman out now, and Mike going to shorten things down here with Lago, the schedule. Every base, a Railroader in the inning, single walk, but the single and the walk, this one going to Urbina. The property at third belongs to Mathis. Here comes Mike Hinneman out. The first time today that really Cleveland's had them all, well, they've had runners aboard, second and third with 2 down, but a big-time threat here for Cleveland. Kansas City looking themselves in a spot here. Mathis, who was outstanding today. Elroy Urbina's conversation with Mike Hinneman short. Elroy had the strikeout thing working early on this year, but he'll face Lago, who's 0 for 3, and every base a Railroader. It's 4-1 Kansas City, but the Railroaders batting a go-ahead run here. Little plays for 2. Traded out for a run, though. You trade a fly ball for a run. Every base of Railroaders. Urbina's deal to Lago, bounce to third. It's a 5. A 4 on the first, and got him. Turn him, burn him, double play. That's a huge one right there. 5-4-3, and Gillespie and company off the field right there from Sweeney. 5-4-3 to Kevin Santa and Casey Gillespie. Turn him, burn him, double play. That's huge. Huge double play as the inning is over. Cleburne threatens. He did not break through. We're through. 7 complete. Kansas City 4 and Cleburne nothing. Time right here on the Kansas City Monarchs Broadcast Network.
Fans, are you thirsty? Village West Discount Liquors has the best selection at the best prices. Located just blocks from Legends Field, we welcome you before or after the game. With over 8,000 square feet of fabulous wines, spirits, premium cigars, domestic and imported beers, Village West Discount Liquors has everything you need to enjoy the game. We do special orders too. Great games begin at Village West Discount Liquors. We are your pre- and post-game headquarters, located at 110th and Parallel and KCK.
And now, a moment of chill from Coors Light. Coors Light, mountain cold refreshment, made to chill after the short but cold beer run from hot tub to cabin. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
This is Colin Willis of the Kansas City Monarchs. This is where legends play all season long, right here on Monarchs Broadcast Network.
I don't mind coming here, wasting all my time.
Fans, are you thirsty? Village West Discount Liquors has the best selection at the best prices. Located just blocks from Legends Field, we welcome you before or after the game. With over 8,000 square feet of fabulous wines, spirits, premium cigars, domestic and imported beers, Village West Discount Liquors has everything you need to enjoy the game. We do special orders too. Great games begin at Village West Discount Liquors. We are your pre- and post-game headquarters, located at 110th Parallel and KCK.
And now, a moment of chill from Coors Light.
8th inning, 4-1 Kansas City. Pardon me right there. You know, I still guys trivia going. Let's do something here. I had a couple ideas, but we'll get to them all. But hope you enjoyed 101 today. I'll get some of that back on the show Wednesday as they pitch low for the ball to Daniel Wazinger. It'll be Wazinger, the 9-1-2 spots here. Wazinger, McCullough, and Santa. Big double play ball a moment ago that got Urbina out of the inning. That was a big-time ground ball. And it's a 4-1 lead. Here's the pitch. High for the ball. It's 2-0. Talking about Herb Soil today, and played 10 years, third sacker for the Monarchs, also known as Herb Cyrus. And I mentioned on the 101, that's a question I want for the museum at the knees of Called Strike. I got a little cheat sheet about 10 questions I've got that I want to get in the off season. And I'm not sure the whole story, but why a lot of the guys use different names. That's something that we're going to talk about in the off season some. High for the ball, 2-1, but Herb went by Herb Cyrus as well, but he was a 10-year legend in 1940 to 1950 for the Monarchs. It was the 3-1. High, walking ball for a Wazinger board here. But the Monarchs, of course, that was today's Monarchs 101 with DV. The other one, I don't know if you guys are listening today, but I'm going to ask this anyway because it will lead me to what I want to talk about in this half inning. But in this date of Monarchs history, the Monarchs and 3 other teams, the one being the Birmingham Black Barons, the other one being the Indianapolis Clowns, and the third one being the Memphis Red Sox, pitched to Morgan McCullough, bounced a foul just by the bag on the face side, so it's 0-1. September 6, 1942, those 4 teams did a quad doubleheader, meaning they got together, kind of a hub system. They played a doubleheader, 2 doubleheaders, or not 2 doubleheaders, 2 games. It was 4 teams playing the double dip. Does that make sense? Quad header, let's call it. They did not play in Memphis or Indianapolis or in Kansas City, it's a swing and a wave here. It's 0-2, or in Birmingham. They didn't play any of those cities. They played in no home ballpark. They played this famous quad doubleheader where? Where do they play it? And I told you guys this today on our flashback moment, but I've also mentioned this before. They'd looking for ballparks, and they found one to play this double-double. Here's the 0-2 to, we call it foul back over our heads. No balls, 2 strikes. That's on this date in 1942. And an interesting time because, too, that we've always talked a little bit about, we'll talk more about the offseason, but World War II sort of pushed the color barrier forward the forefront because you just had guys who came back from the war in 1945 who'd served and fought and died for their country. There's a bouncer to first. Right there, they touch for one on to second for out number 2. That's a double play. Right on the bag there is Peterson. He touches for one and turns and gets Wasinger at second base. So McCullough on a ground ball to first is out number 1. Then the 3-4 for out number 2. But the thought was, and this was going along the baseball circles in 1945 and coming out of the war, it really pushed the Jackie Robinson, the color barrier on and really broke it down because in World War II, obviously, there was segregated troops. We've talked about that a bit. But the feeling is, we've talked to a couple of folks at the museum have mentioned this before. It's first one to Kevin Santa inside 1-0. That World War II basically fast-forwarded the breaking of the color barrier and integrating the major leagues. Because you had, obviously, by that time, you had men who died for their country of both colors and fighting together, in segregated units. Pitch high for the ball, 2-0. That really brought people's eyebrows saying, hey, why are they not doing this? And why are they not playing the major leagues? That really pushed forward the agenda in the 1940s, late 1940s, obviously, and again, 45 onward, because that really, the movement started in 45 and it moved into 1947. 2-0 is away. It's 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes, 4-1, Kansas City, 8th inning. But that really pushed it forward. And the 1942 was really right before the war. That would have been right before. Well, Brian, you've got part of the answer right, but you didn't get the location in that city, in said city. Ball 4, he walked him, but a 2-out walk here. James walking Kevin Santa there. Darnell Sweeney's 0 for 4. 4-1 Kansas City. But the, 1940, summer of 42 would have been the one, there was a lot of, we've talked a lot, at least I've read a lot of stuff about the summer of 42, the last major league season before the war broke out, although it was broke out in Europe. But also 42 would have been the last year of the hardcore line in the sand. It started to really wither away as World War II went along. And by the time into the war, it became very clear that needed to be broken down, swinging away, 1-1. It was only a matter of time that was going to happen after the 1945 season once the war was over. Really, it's 46, set in for 47. Eventually, really push forward that agenda. 4-1 Kansas City, 8th inning. Pitch is bounced foul right side. It's 0-2. You got part of it, Brian. You're missing the Midwest Ford Dealers trivia question. Again, the quad header played in 1942 on this date. The Monarchs, the Barons, the Red Sox of Memphis, and the Clowns of Indianapolis all played a quad header in Chicago, but where in Chicago? 0-2. Up and in for a ball, 1-2. You're close. Brian, you're close. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Monarchs have the 4-1 lead. They've gone to the 8th inning in both contests up north. It's 2-0 Houston in the 8th. 3-2 Sioux Falls in the 8th as well. Those are both in the Sioux Falls in the top and Lincoln and Houston bottom. Brought to you by your Midwest Ford Dealers. Down and in for a ball, 2-2. Exclusive vehicle of your Monarchs. So James's 25th offering is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Monarchs a 4-1 lead in the 8th inning. Milwaukee did beat Gary 2-1. That's a final now, and Milwaukee will pack their bags for Fargo. 2-2. Swinging a wave, and they got him. Yep, and Sweeney out on strikes, and that'll do it in this top of the 8th inning. No runs, no hits. And left, we're through the 7th half. Monarchs a 4-1 lead. You're 2 to the Kansas City Monarchs Broadcast Network. Maybe it's the view from a mile-high hike or the feeling of sand in your toes. The call to travel is a voice that speaks to all of us, which is why at Kansas City International Airport, we're still cleaning services, frequently washing our hands, requiring face coverings for staff and travelers, and encouraging vaccinations. We're ready to get you there, so you're good to go at flykci.com/ready.
Fans, are you thirsty? Village West Discount Liquors has the best selection at the best prices. Located just blocks from Legends Field, we welcome you before or after the game. With over 8,000 square feet of fabulous wines, spirits, premium cigars, domestic and imported beers, Village West Discount Liquors has everything you need to enjoy the game. We do special orders too. Great games begin at Village West Discount Liquors. We are your pre- and post-game headquarters, located at 110th and Parallel in KCK.
Hey Monarchs fans, it's Carrie. I just want to tell you about some of our brand new party areas we've got at Legends Field. From the right field party terrace to the beer garden that's got yard games and more, to newly renovated suites and our brand new Legends Club. We've got the perfect spot for your next group outing. Interested? Just visit monarchsbaseball.com or give us a call at 913-328-5618 for more information. We can't wait to see you at the ballpark.
This is Casey Gillespie of the Kansas City Monarchs. Follow us all season long right here on your home for Rain Reborn, the Monarch Broadcast Network.
Now, Rhodes was getting busy a few minutes ago. They're not messing around here. Jeremy Rhodes will take over here in this 8th inning, facing Martinez, Hernandez, and Peterson for Cleveland. That's 2-3-4. Maybe their last chance for the big Gunners here. The Monarchs 4-1 lead on 9 hits. Kansas City with the lead. And again, the Monarchs trying to spoil the fun for everyone here. And Mile High Hike. Cleveland want to sand in your toes. Celebrate perhaps travel as a voice postseason, but which is why they have yet to be able to do that. They have Monarchs have so far been the most unruly of visitors here in Texas. Kansas City, by the way, has had over the years, since the Railroaders have come in the league, Monarchs have fared fairly well down this part. The first one from Rhodes is found back. It's 1-1. Jeremy lives out in Arizona now, but grew up in the Chicagoland area. Rhodes this year, 1.98. He's on for the 10th time, 13 2/3, 14 strikeouts, league batting .204. Former Angels and Diamondbacks farmhand, who is 0-1. Swinging a line to third, just over Sweeney's head and foul, though. Garno was dang nearly going to make a play in foul territory, so it's 0-2. Monarchs here, over the years, 15-5 since Cleveland came into the league here in this ballpark. Now, the first year in 17, it was not a division. It was an out-of-division series. Now, 18 and 19 were division games. 0-2. Ground ball to third, Sweeney there. Scoops and throws to first in time, and he makes the play and steps into foul territory. There's out number 1 this 8th inning. Kansas City gets Cleveland 11-2 overall this year. 5-1 here in Texas. All time in this franchise matchup. Monarchs are 33-9. There's Ramon Hernandez, 1 for 3. Again, he's bothered by the hamstring issue. I didn't see what happened RBI-wise today for Lincoln, or for Milwaukee. Don't know if Adam Brett Walker had 2 today or not, but let's see. First one at the knees, they called strike 0-1. Adam Brett Walker came in with 99. Adam Brett Walker got 2 RBIs today, so he's got 101. Hernandez at 100. Swinging a foul back, it's 0-2. So Adam Brett Walker passing temporarily, at least at the moment, Ramon Hernandez. So Adam Brett Walker was a T-bone for a weekend back in 2018. He went 1 for 4. Yeah, home run. His 33rd home run. Pitch foul back, 1-2. So Kansas City's pitching shutting down Hernandez so far today. They haven't updated those RBIs yet, have they? No, they did. It's updated on the charts there. Rhodes 0-2 with 1 down. Bases clear. 4-1 KC. Bounce to second. Santa's there to an E. On to first. In time. Hernandez just can't run here. I mean, he just can't go. I mean, he can't even leg that out. He can barely go on the first baseline. He will hobble away, but it's 4-3 in the books for out number 2. 2 down. 8th inning, DJ Peterson. The other numbers today, Kyle Martin will finish with 31 home runs. Unless Jose Sermo hits 3 today, he will finish second, 29. First one at the knees to Peterson, who's got a 2-hit day today, 2 for 3. He's got 2 home runs in the series. He's got a pair of hits tonight. He had a hit yesterday. He's had a good series, but kind of one-man band as he swings and waves. It's 0-2. 4-1 Kansas City in the 8th inning. Off day tomorrow. We'll do Monarchs Mocha on Wednesday. We'll do the playoff preview and all that. I don't think we'll get a show tomorrow. I just don't travel and all that for me. I don't think it'll happen. So 0-2. Inside corner, called strike 3. See you later. In the books backwards. That'll do it for the Railroaders in this 8th inning. And where do they go? 1-2-3, nothing doing. On the night we go, it's the first call and the last call. You're 2 to the Kansas City Monarchs Broadcast Network.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we built the trucks of the future for everyone. Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 44 years straight. Built for performance and capability on and off-road. Because the trucks of the future aren't built for a few. They're built for America. Ford F-Series. Drive one today. Based on 1977 to 2020 calendar year total sales.
Fans, are you thirsty? Village West Discount Liquors has the best selection at the best prices. Located just blocks from Legends Field, we welcome you before or after the game. With over 8,000 square feet of fabulous wines, spirits, premium cigars, domestic and imported beers, Village West Discount Liquors has everything you need to enjoy the game. We do special orders too. Great games begin at Village West Discount Liquors. We are your pre- and post-game headquarters, located at 110th Parallel and KCK.
And now, a moment of chill from Coors Light. Coors Light, mountain cold refreshment, made to chill after the short but cold beer run from hot tub to cabin. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Hi, this is Darnell Sweeney of your Kansas City Monarchs. Don't miss a minute of the action all season long on the Monarchs Broadcast Network.
On the night we go, Monarchs in the 4-1 lead. Kansas City trying to take care of business here this afternoon, and so far have. And the new pitcher for Cleburne, brought to you by your Midwest Ford dealers, buyfordnow.com, the exclusive vehicle of your Monarchs. I believe I think the bullpen is up, but I just missed that, or I just totally have a brain cramp here.
So we built the trucks of the future for everyone.
4 runs on 9 hits, no errors for Kansas City. 1 run on 6 hits, no errors for the Railroaders here in Kansas City.
And capability on and off road.
Take care of business here. And again, I don't think anybody in the league, I mean, yes, this was a tough matchup for Cleve, but they had everything this week to play for, and Kansas City's come in and really what's been impressive for the Monarchs, we talked to Joe about this today,
Village West
was that the
Discount
team
Liquors has the best selection at
just
the
kept
best
the same
prices.
thing going. There's
Located
been
just
no
blocks from Legends
nothing
Field,
tricked
we
up.
welcome you
The
before
only
or
thing they've
after
done
the game.
differently, and really it wasn't that big of a deal, was last night they moved Samson out of the day spot and put him in the bullpen yesterday, piggybacking behind yesterday's starter Donatello. And Schaefer only pitched 3 innings on Saturday. That's really the only thing they've done. But in general, that's it. It was more just a maintenance thing to give the guys some work. But Kansas City has not really changed anything they've done this week. They've gone about their business. They've hit, the guys have hit the cages. Pitchers have done their pitching. Their workout as it'll be Holyfield here, working for the James with 2 innings for them, and Lubbock man is done. It'll be
mountain cold refreshment made to chill after
now
the short but cold beer.
and Holyfield will face Casey Gillespie, Willis, and Ibn Isabel here in the 9th inning, 4-1. But again, that to me is the most impressive thing about this weekend is that Cleburne has everything they need in front of them. They want to celebrate for their home fans. And here's the first one to Gillespie, popped over our heads on 1. And the Monarchs didn't come in saying, hey, we want to spoil their party. That wasn't it at all. We just want to do what we're going to do. That's what the series in Sioux Falls was like. Playing, doing the normal work. There was no tricked up lineups. All Joe's done is give some guys a little extra time off. That's been it. Gives some guys some spells here and there. But in general, we ran out Jeremy Rhodes a moment ago, and he's got McGrain up there again, which I didn't think we'd see him today. But he's out there now. 1 is low, and it's 1-1. And I told the guys in the booth that I thought McGrain wouldn't be available. But how wrong was I? McGrain is out there working. Of course, they do have all week off, so there's that. McGrain would be summoned in the 9th. Again, I think it all dictated where this game stood. Kansas City has a chance to win the game. They're going to do it.
Are you thirsty?
Now, if it's the last game of the season when you've got a division wrapped up, or
located
the final game of a championship series, swinging a wave, it's 1-2.
With over 8,000 square feet of fabulous
I
wine.
just think that it's just what they've done, and I think you heard it in Joe's voice today. This is a team he feels very strongly about. He's very close to, and he was very emotional to me today.
Village West Discount Liquors. We are your pre and
1-2 count from the right-hander Holyfield, bouncing in for the ball 2-2. On the top of the 9th inning, Sioux City, trailing 3-2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Coors Light, mountain cold refreshment made to chill after the short but cold
Looped
beer
out
run
toward
from
right,
hot
drifting
tub
back
to cabin.
is Clannon. He will backpedal just shy of the track, makes the plays out. Number 1 this 9th inning. It's again top 9th inning, 3-2. Sioux Falls over Sioux City. They brought in Frere to close the game. Has Sioux Falls, and at the moment, looks like they're in the card. Sioux City's at the bottom of the card. Robinson, Gelfie, and Harris. Willis homering back in the 5th inning. He's 1 for 3 on a walk tonight. Colin Willis finish looks like no worse than 19 long balls. He could have a 20th here maybe.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we built the trucks of the future for everyone.
Single to start that 9th inning did
America's
Sioux City. First one missing low for the ball. Brett Taveri led off, and then strike out of Robinson. So 1 down for Sioux City with a runner. The time runs at first on that Sioux Falls ball game. Here's the 1-0. Here it's 4-1. McGrain will probably face Simpson, Narrier, and Clandon.
Village West Discount Liquors has the best selection at the best prices.
Again, the
Located
Monarchs.
just blocks from Legends Field, we welcome you before or after
Cleburne
the game.
does
With over 8,000 square feet of
drop
fabulous
this
wine.
one, but Sioux City drops theirs. It'll be Sioux City, although Lincoln is a little behind. They're about a half inning behind, so we'll check that one over.
We do special orders
Bounce
too.
foul right
Great
side.
games
It's
begin at
1 ball,
Village
2
West
strikes.
Discount Liquors. We are your
Lincoln's still
pre
trending.
and
Actually,
post-game
check that.
headquarters.
Lincoln's going to the bottom of the 9th inning, too. I didn't realize that as well.
KCK.
Lincoln's gone. I thought they were in the top. They're in the bottom, too. They're both in the. Justin Bird just had a single. He's got a broken hand. How he did that, I got no idea. Got 2 aboard and nobody out. Lincoln does in that 9th inning. Low for the ball, and it's
Coors Light.
2 balls, 2
Cold
strikes.
refreshment made to chill after the short but cold beer run from hot tub to cabin. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
See my card, dear?
Hi, this
GM,
is Darnell
my card.
Sweeney of your Kansas City Monarchs.
We
Don't
got
miss
it,
a
okay?
minute of
Sweet.
the action all season long on the Monarchs
We got it,
Broadcast
GM.
Network.
Check swing to go around, and he did. Yep, he could not hold up. There's out number 2. So 2 away. No balls, 2 strikes.
In
They
America,
got
the future
1 out
belongs to
corners
everyone.
in
So we
Sioux
built
Falls
the
right
trucks
now.
of the future for everyone.
So
Ford
Explorers
F-Series, America's
are
best
threatening to
selling
tie,
trucks for 44
and
years straight.
there's a lot of high
Built for
drama going on here.
performance
Because
and
again, Kansas
capability
City,
on and
Stephen
off-road.
Elisabel, I'm not sure what
These are the
Joe's
trucks of the
upset
future
about
are
right here.
built
But
for a few.
they got the
They're
check
built
swing
for
there.
America. Ford F-Series. Drive one today. Based on 1977.
Joe's upset about the check swing, and Joe came out to talk to
Fans,
Clay
are you
Park at
thirsty?
first base.
Village
And,
West Discount Liquors has the best selection at
2
the
down.
best prices.
Again, Sioux
Located
City's down
blocks
by a
from
run, but they got
Field,
2
we
aboard and
welcome
1
you
down.
before or after the game. With over 8,000 square feet of
Kansas City,
fabulous wines,
they're doing it.
premium
With,
cigars,
it could really turn this whole
domestic
thing
and
upside
imported
down.
beers. Village West Discount Liquors has
Harris
everything
is
you need
batting
to
for
enjoy
them
the
in
game.
that 9th
We
inning.
do special orders too. Great games begin at Village West Discount
There's
Liquors.
2 aboard.
We are
There's
your
2
pre-
aboard for
and
Lincoln,
post-game
too, in the last
headquarters,
call in. How about
located
that?
at 110th parallel. in
Here it's
East
4-1 Kansas City, the 9th inning.
And
Even
now,
Elisabel is a
on to
right-hander.
Chill from Coors Light.
Holyfield will do, and the pitch. Here's one high out toward left. Drifting back at the track, though, he's going to circle around and back in. The wind will blow it back in. Is Noah Vaughn. That was just under it for even Elisabel, and he just got under that one. I thought that had a chance right there. And where do the Monarchs go? Last call in Texas. All kinds of possibilities. Right now, the Monarchs a 4-1 lead. You're tuned to the Kansas City Monarchs Broadcast Network.
Hi, this is Darnell Sweeney of your Kansas City Monarchs.
This is Jamison McGrain of the Kansas City Monarchs. There's more Rain Reborn coming up right after this.
That to-do list you have needs one more thing. Chill. It's an easy thing to do. Just crack open an ice cold Coors Light and chill. Take the afternoon off and binge watch anything. Go to happy hour and stay for a couple hours. Who's counting anyways? Or hang out with just your dog because you've had enough human interaction this week. Whatever you do it with a Coors Light. Mountain cold refreshment made to chill. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Hi, Monarchs fans. Dan Vaughn, voice of the Monarchs. I want to tell you about a charity I feel very strongly about and support here at the Metro Kansas City area. That's the Ronald McDonald House Charities in Kansas City. The Ronald McDonald House Charities serves families whose children are receiving treatment for serious illnesses like pediatric cancer, organ transplants, babies in the NICU, emergency situations, and complex surgeries of all types. Provide a home away from home for those families as those kiddos are trying to get better in our hospitals in our area. For every stolen base this year, I pledge $2 to the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Kansas. I hope you'll join me in doing the same. Visit them at rmhckc.org. That's rmhckc.org today. The Ronald McDonald House Charities of Kansas City.
Fans, are you thirsty? Village West Discount Liquors has the best selection at the best prices. Located just blocks from Legends Field, we welcome you before or after the game. With over 8,000 square feet of fabulous wines, spirits, premium cigars, domestic and imported beers, Village West Discount Liquors has everything you need to enjoy the game. We do special orders too. Great games begin at Village West Discount Liquors. We are your pre- and post-game headquarters, located at 110th Parallel in KCK.
This is Ryan Grochon of the Kansas City Monarchs. Follow us all season long right here on your home for Rain Reborn, the Monarchs Broadcast Network.
Thank you, Ryan. As we go to the ninth inning, final ninth inning, it'll be Jamison McGrain here, 4-1 Kansas City. They're in the ninth inning. There's 2 down corners for Sioux City. And that's the situation there. Also, as I'm going to check in a moment, right now it looks like Michael Lang is batting for Sioux City. And with 2 down, corners there in that one. And then the other ball game, the Lincoln ball game, I'm checking that one here. That one's got 2 outs. And
that to-do list you have needs one more thing.
2 outs in that one is it'll be
an easy
Chase
thing to
Simpson,
do.
and there
Just
are
crack
runners at
open a
first and
nice cold
second,
Coors
2-0.
and
As
chill.
Lincoln
Take the
trailing
afternoon
that
off
one.
and
But
binge watch anything.
the big one to
Go
watch is that
happy
Sioux
hour
City
and
ball.
stay for a couple hours. Who's counting anyway?
First one from McGrain.
Or
to
hang out with just your dog.
Start off the inning to Simpson here. Simpson takes it low, 1-0. The Monarchs is, a Monarchs win today, and it's Sioux City goes down. Well, it doesn't change anything. It just means that Sioux City comes here, assuming Lincoln goes on to lose. But Lincoln comes back here. Sioux City comes back here. They would host Cleveland. There's a ground ball to second. Right there is Santa on to first in time. What away in the ninth inning. Crazy situation. There's a bouncer towards second in that game, and that's it. Sioux City has lost. Sioux City has lost that ball game. They've gone down now, so now Sioux City will come here. Cleburne, no matter what, will host here on Wednesday because Sioux City has to wait to make sure Lincoln does not come back. They were down. Let's check that one right quick, and we'll check it after the pitch to Zach Marion. Found back and away. It's 1-1. So Sioux City at the moment still in, but they're waiting to find out what's going to happen because, again, Lincoln's still playing. And we will flip over to that one quickly here and see if that one's done yet. It may not. It may be done. Let's see. Trying to do like 9 things at once. It's not that hard, is it? Here's the 0-1. Swinging a foul back. And that game just went final. Lincoln got beat by Houston. So it'll be Cleburne hosting Sioux City on Wednesday. Houston won 2-0 over the Lincoln Salt Dogs. Lincoln got the help they needed. They got the Sioux Falls win. Here's the 0-2. Inside missing 1-2. Sioux City will come to Texas and play on Wednesday. So Cleburne, they don't know this yet. The fans here don't quite know. They may know it, the club down the way. But Cleburne will host Sioux City on Wednesday here. And Joe Capietro already told us he'll be watching it. Here's the 1-2. Bouncer towards short. McCullough there. Shoulder high. On to first. Getting there. Out number 2 away. Well, the Monarchs do what the Monarchs do, and Cleburne's going to back right into hosting on Wednesday unless they come back with 2 down here. And it's not the way Cleburne drew it up to celebrate, for sure. They had champagne and ice for 2 days now. It'll be Hunter Clannon here, the final hope. And how about that? How about that finish as those 2 ball games go down the wire? First one foul back 1-1. In that Sioux City ball game, they had corners and 1 down and could not get the tying run home. Sioux City was a run away from tying it and perhaps getting a home game on Wednesday. But Sioux City will now be playing here on Wednesday. How about that? Here's the 0-1. At the knees, a called strike 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 4-1 Kansas City. And by the way, the answer to the trivia question, you're right, Brian. It was Chicago and the site Wrigley Field. Lincoln just lost, and you guessed it right, Brian. You nailed it today on the Midwest Ford Dealers trivia question. No balls, 2 strikes. McGrain trying to notch the save here. And Jamison will have his 9th. He'd have 3 in the series. Monarchs will go in rolling in the postseason playing as good a baseball as they've played in a while, and that's hard to say because they've been playing pretty good baseball all year long. Here's the 0-2. A little high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the Monarchs have wired to wired this series, have never trailed, only been tied twice. The 1-2. Swinging a foul back in the BG swing for Hunter Clannon. Again, Cleburne, they're playing here on Wednesday. But again, they will go in dropping 4 straight if they do not come back here. Sioux City will be kicking themselves forever. They were run away from tying it, runner at third, and with one down, they had corners, couldn't get them home. Somehow, Justin Bird had a bat for Lincoln, got aboard on a single with a cast on. I don't know how he did that. 1-2 is foul back. I don't know if they've announced it here. They may have, I don't have the crowd mic on, so they may have announced it, but they did announce last night that Cleveland made the postseason. That came after about an hour of decisions. They were trying to decide they want to do it or not, and they finally did, which I thought was great because they had a great crowd here. 1-2. Swing and a foul back, staying alive there. McGrain, the Potomac, Maryland native. Jamison. We all want a shot of Jamison here as the Monarchs trying to close out game 100. So we win number 69. Monarchs would be 69-31. 1-2. Popped up, out toward right. Over is Orlando. He's under. You can match this one. That's the 27th out, and Kansas City has swept the Cleveland Railroaders in Texas. The broom to the backside of the Texans here, 4-0, as they won every ball game down here and go into the postseason rolling. The 69th win against 31 losses. Kansas City comes in and takes care of business in impressive fashion. Cleveland's playing in the postseason as well, but they go in reeling. They drop 4 straight as Kansas City notches a good news Monday. Game 100 is a dandy. Monarchs 4 and Cleveland 1. Stay tuned. Final totals are next right here. You're tuned to the Kansas City Monarchs Broadcast Network.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we built the trucks of the future for everyone. Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 44 years straight. Built performance and capability on and off-road. Because the trucks of the future aren't built for a few. They're built for America. Ford F-Series. Drive one today. Based on 1977 to 2020 calendar year total sales.
Fans, are you thirsty? Village West Discount Liquors has the best selection at the best prices. Located just blocks from Legends Field, we welcome you before or after the game. With over 8,000 square feet of fabulous wines, spirits, premium cigars, domestic and imported beers, Village West Discount Liquors has everything you need to enjoy the game. We do special orders too. Great games begin at Village West Discount Liquors. We are your pre- and post-game headquarters, located at 110th Parallel in KCK.
Hi, this is Justin Schaefer of your Kansas City Monarchs. Don't miss a minute of the action all season long on the Monarchs Broadcast Network.
Now Brad Ulrich down celebrating. We should. Cleveland should celebrate as they did get the postseason host on Wednesday. Monarchs, a very emotional Kansas City club down there, hugging and downstairs. I know Joe is very, very emotional. I wish I had pictures of this, but I didn't get anything. But anyway, they announcing the crowd here again that they're playing on Wednesday, but some goodbyes and Mike Hinneman saying getting a goodbye to Arthur Rhodes, old friends right there from the big league days, and also Gabby Guerrero down there exchanging pleasantries with DJ Peterson. As both teams are shaking some hands here. Jake Mathis got the win, and just a good day of baseball for Kansas City as the Monarchs final totals in this one for the Monarchs. Again, Kansas City played the spoiler, did what they had to do, and just keep playing, keep winning. Monarchs do what the Monarchs do here. But the postseason's now set. We will reset the scoreboard and handle the final totals here in this one. The Monarchs sweeping the Texans here in Cleveland. My score 4-1. Kansas City 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors, up on 11 today. Could have been worse, I suppose. 1 run, 6 hits, no errors, and the Railroaders left on 6. Jake Mathis is 9-3. Save from McGrain is 9th. Manzueta goes to 7-5. On the clock, 3 hours and 14 minutes. A crowd of 891 saw this one. Kansas City are winners, 4-1. Stay tuned. A good news post-game show from Cleveland comes up next. You're tuned to the 2021 American Association Southern Division regular season champion, Kansas City Monarchs Broadcast Network.
have been listening to the Kansas City Monarchs on the Monarchs Broadcast Network.
Here's a high out toward right field, drifting back at the warning track. It is gone. See you later. He will touch the ball. On the T-Mobile Home Run Hill.
Rain Reborn is brought to you by your Midwest Ford dealers, the exclusive vehicle of the Kansas City Monarchs.
Line the right field line. Base hit to the corner. Hanging around down there. Casey turns and burns for two. Coming on to score is John Hernandez. It's 6-2 Kansas City.
Monarchs baseball is presented by Coors Light, made to chill.
Here's one hit out toward left. Drifted back at the warning track. I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. 2-run shot. See you later.
Rain Reborn is also brought to you by Village West Liquors, where great games begin.
Here's one line left field. That's a base hit down to the corner. Rounding third is Johnny Field. He will score. Hernandez races for second. Into second base. Gabby Guerrero stand-up double. It's 1-0 Kansas City.
And by Kansas City International Airport. We're ready to get you there.
2-0. Here's a high out toward left field. Drifting back. It won't drift back. It won't matter. That ball is gone. It's way out of here. Solo home run. He will touch them all.
Thank you for listening to Kansas City Monarchs on the Monarchs Broadcast Network. Stay tuned. The postgame show is coming up next following this timeout.
Hi, this is Bob Kendrick, president of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, and I'm proud to congratulate our Kansas City Monarchs on being the Southern Division champions. Join me at the playoffs to root on the Monarchs all the way to the championship.
Come celebrate and watch the Kansas City Monarchs play for the Division Championship Friday, September 10th and Saturday, September 11th. Get your postseason 4-pack ticket today. 1 ticket to 4 games, plus a limited edition hat. Infield reserve only $60 with promo code PLAYOFFS21. Get your tickets today at monarchsbaseball.com or call 913-328-5618. Don't miss our Division Championship home games, Friday, September 10th and Saturday, September 11th, and support our Kansas City Monarchs at Legends Field. The Kansas City Monarchs, a reign reborn. Come for the game, stay for the fun.
For 129 years, Sheet Metal Workers Local Union Number 2 has been shaping the Kansas City skyline and communities, with Local 2 members working on area hospitals, providing safe, comfortable conditions for doctors to treat their patients. We turn our attention to help in the fight against childhood cancer by supporting Noah's Bandage Project. Sheet Metal Workers Local Union Number 2, working on, in, and for the community.
From vintage sneakers to bacon-scented soap to water fountains for your pet, all can be had with a few simple clicks. Problem is, you never really know what you're going to get until they show up at your door. Introducing Ford Blue Advantage. It's used car buying that's built for you. Not only can you shop for used vehicles online, in person, or both, you can also test drive before you buy, so you know exactly what you're getting. Plus, get history reports, vehicle inspections, Ford warranties, and the expertise of factory-trained techs. Visit FordBlueAdvantage.com today. From vintage.
Hey, Monarchs fans, this is Nick Travieso. We're in the playoffs and we'd love to see you at the ballpark as we make our way through the postseason. Get your playoff tickets today by visiting monarchsbaseball.com, and I'll be seeing you at the ballpark for some postseason baseball. Go Monarchs.
Thank you, Nick. Post-game show from here in Texas. Kansas City winning at 4-1. Again, I'm not shocked, but again, this club just continues to do what this club does. I think just in the grand scheme of things, and I am pretty impressive. I mean, there's been some impressive trips, but this is one that, it was 7 days, the one in the middle. This is when we look back, say, 3 months ago and said, boy, that could be tricky. But again, you already clinched 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago. Well, week and a half ago, right? And you really were just kind of playing out the string. But for the first time, and I've been in a situation like this before where a team sort of played the string out and just kind of went about, kind of, I don't know what the old term from Bull Durham, lollygag. This is no lollygagging here. This is a dominating performance this week. And if notice has been served, yes, Cleveland's in the postseason, but I'm not so sure anyone at the moment wants to play. Granted, it's a brand new season, the postseason, but the way Kansas City's playing right now, I'm not so sure anyone wants to play this Monarchs club. Cleveland came in with everything to play for, needing one win to clinch a home field game on Wednesday. They didn't get any. The only way they got in is because things happened below them the right way. And, boy, if you're Lincoln or Sioux City, you're going, dang it, we really messed up because Kansas City did us the favor here, and we didn't do our job. 108, we began this thing 90 degrees down here today. As a woman in Texas, we were in the suite, which is all good for us. We have to worry about any of that nonsense. We were nice and tucked away in the AC, but the Monarchs, again, get off to a good start. And that's kind of been the case this entire series, scoring first, scoring early in the first or the third inning, and the Monarchs do it here in the first inning. Morgan McCullough leads off against Jason Manzueta, who would probably have been their starter on Wednesday, but he had to go today. And that's even bigger thing for Cleveland. He had to go today in a game they had to have. I know what they do on Wednesday, but that's their business. McCullough a single. Kevin Santa would step in. Santa would deliver for Kansas City in the ball. Out of left field is Noah Vaughn. Zach Neri is in center. Hunter Clannon in right field. Chase Simpson at third. Osvaldo Martinez is short. Alay Lago at second. TJ Peterson is at first base. The catcher, Tyler Ryan. Balls and strikes, Tech Dutcher. First base is Clay Park. Over at third is Jacob Kiefhofer. Line out to right center field. That's a base hit. That'll bounce. Split the outfielders. Rounding second, heading for third. Morgan McCullough will be waved around as Kevin Santa's got a stand-up double. It's 1-0 Kansas City. In the first inning, Monarchs again to a good start down in Texas with a 1-0 lead on an RBI double from Kevin Santa. 1-0 Kansas City. Monarchs a 1-0 lead right there in the first inning, and it would stay like that until the fifth inning where Kansas City would open it up and get with one out. The batter would be Colin Willis. Willis having a career year, one of several Monarchs doing that. Willis, got to get a look. You got to figure from affiliated ball. Another big year for him. He's a left field heck of a ball player. Willis would touch them all and go yard. 1-2 to Willis and a 1-0 Monarch lead. By the way, I'll give you Manzueto's line in a few minutes here. Willis hits one out toward left field. That's pretty well hit. At the track, at the wall. This ball is going to be gone. See you later. A solo home run for Colin Willis. He will touch them all. For Colin, it's his, going to be his, 19th home run. There you go. 19th. You're a good luck charm, my friend.
Yeah, tell you what.
See you later. Yeah, Casey Strong, the good luck charm is we were kind of moving around here. We actually were kind of crawling over each other trying to get highlights and all that, but it's a 2-0 ball game. Next batter, Emmanuel Isabel. He didn't go deep today, but he doubled. He would be at second base with 2 outs. The batter is Charcer Burks. Burks had a pretty nice series as well. The young man out of Houston, the Monarchs center fielder, delivering an RBI as well. A double to make it 3-0. I'll swing by when the Cowboys
definitely
roll to town.
You'll enjoy it. We'll have some fun.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Burks. Looper right side. Base hit down the line. Rounding third will be Isabel. He will score. Burks racing for 2. He'll be in there with a double. It's 3-0 Kansas City.
Oh, boy.
A double for Charcer Burks. The Monarchs add the lead here in this 5th inning. Weren't done yet, though. A batter later, Wozniak would hit by a pitch. There's another double from McCullough. Some options, maybe a place to, walk around a little bit. You don't want to be so, you don't want to, you want options. And you want to have a decent hotel. That's, they got it all right there.
Exactly. And there's been a few places throughout the season.
3-2, line to right. That'll be a base hit. Rounding third and coming on with Burks. He will score. Racing for third is Wozniak. Monarchs 4 and Cleburne nothing. 4-0 Kansas City with the lead right there. And they would get a run back in the 5th inning, a walk for Hunter Clannon. This is facing Jake Mathis and a single for Noah Vaughn. And then a strikeout. And the single for Vaughn got the run home. And then a strikeout. And then a 4-3 ground out strikeout. So 4-1 through 5. In the 6th inning, the Monarchs will go 1, 2, 3. They go 1, 2, 3. Actually, I got this. Yeah, in the sixth inning. Pardon me. That would the math is 1, 2, 3 in the sixth inning. Thank you very much. And the seventh, the big part of the ball game, and the real big threat for Cleveland came in the seventh with one out. Hunter Clenna would single. That'd be it from Mathis. Elroy Urbina comes in. Urbina, a single to Noah Vaughn, a walk to Tyler Ryan, but the batters of Lago, trying to get in that batting title race, or he is in the batting title race, but Lago and Urbina, this is a big point in the ball game, and Urbina delivers for two. Traded out for a run, though. You trade a fly ball for a run. Every base of Railroaders, Urbina's deal to Lago, bounce to third. It's a 5. A 4 on the first, and got him. Turn him, burn him, double play. That's a huge one right there. 5-4-3, and Gillespie and company off the field right there. Hey, we're off the field right there. Urbina 5-4-3 as Elroy works that 2/3 of an inning, and then it would be Rhodes in the 8th inning, McGrain in the 9th inning, and Jamison facing the final hope for Cleveland. Now remember, in that top of the 9th inning, Kansas City was batting. They found they didn't know on the field though, but Sioux City would go down to defeat, and Lincoln was losing. They would actually lose in the inning as well. Monarchs that did their part and would continue to play spoiler here in Texas, and Cleveland didn't know at the time. They'd host on Wednesday, but they also didn't know they're about to be swept. So we win number 69. Monarchs will be 69-31. 1-2. Popped up, out to one right. Over is Orlando. He's under. You can watch this one. That's the 27th out, and Kansas City has swept the Cleveland Railroaders in Texas. The broom to the backside of the Texans here. Yep, the broom to the backside. Cleveland swept in 4 here at home. Kansas City, again, another good one. And a good news Monday. Kansas City, a 4-1 winner. Stay tuned on the out-of-town board and numbers come up next right here. You're tuned to Kansas City Monarchs Broadcast Network.
Hi, this is Bob Kendrick, president of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, and I'm proud to congratulate our Kansas City Monarchs on being the Southern Division champions. Join me at the playoffs to root on the Monarchs all the way to the championship.
Come celebrate and watch the Kansas City Monarchs play for the Division Championship Friday, September 10th and Saturday, September 11th. Get your postseason 4-pack ticket today. 1 ticket to 4 games, plus a limited edition hat. Infield reserve only $60 with promo code PLAYOFFS21. Get your tickets today at monarchsbaseball.com or call 913-328-5618. Don't miss our Division Championship home games, Friday, September 10th and Saturday, September 11th, and support our Kansas City Monarchs at Legends Field. The Kansas City Monarchs, a reign reborn. Come for the game, stay for the fun.
Now Monarchs the winners 4-1 as they win all 4 ball games down in Texas. Let's check the scoreboard brought to you by your Midwest Ford dealers, buyfordnow.com, the exclusive vehicle of your Monarchs. Chicago wrapped up their season with an 8-4 winner today. They'll host the game on Friday against the winner of Fargo and Milwaukee. Played there in Fargo on Wednesday. 8 runs, 18 hits, no errors, 14 left for Chicago. 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors, 5 left for King County. Murphy's down 4-2. Loser was Calgary. The no save today on the clock, 3:05 and a crowd of 2,854 in Geneva. Winnipeg and Fargo today. They're at Shaw Park in Manitoba. Fargo 9, Winnipeg 3. Fargo 9-10-0. They left on fire today, winning 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors, up on 11. Vince Versteg is 3-3. Loss going to Reyes 7-9. No save on the clock, 2:58. They did not announce a crowd today for the folks in Manitoba. Milwaukee a 2-1 winner over Gary today on the South Shore. It was 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left on 6 to Milwaukee. Gary 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. Left on 6. Adam Brett Walker with a home run, 2 RBIs. He'll win the RBI race this year with 101 passing today on the final day. Ramon Hernandez of Cleveland. Winning pitcher was Gordon. He's now 3-1. A save from Toxin. He's got his first in the loss for Phillips for Gary. A crowd of 2,683, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Saw the Milwaukee Milkmen winning 2-1. So Milwaukee will play at Fargo on Wednesday. They will Winner of that one will go and play Chicago on Friday, or actually host Chicago on Friday. In the division today, this is all the stuff that matters most. Sioux City did go down on a defeat today. They lost 3-2 to Sioux Falls, 2-6-1 for the city. They left on 8 today, 3-8-1, leaving on 5 for the Falls. Winning pitcher was Garco with the 6-9. Hedges to 8-5. Save for Frere, his 12th. On the clock, 304, 3,182. Seeing Sioux Falls beat their rivals up I-29 or down I-29, 3-2 over the Explorers. Houston, no problem with them. They have won 2 of their last 3. They split the 4-game series with Lincoln. Lincoln can only look at that and say, what might have been. They could not win a series against Houston the last week of the series of the season. Houston got 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, left on 5. It was no runs, 6 hits, 1 error, left on 6 for Lincoln. Winner was Smith. He's now 3-9. Silva's second save. The grandson of
5-6 won it. Don't miss our division championship.
Yes, the grandson, right?
Of Saturday, September 11th. And support our Kansas City Monarchs at Legends Field.
I think I'm dreaming about something else here. 1-1 the record for Delano. The loss there, 234, and a crowd of 2,903 saw the Lincolns lose it 2-0. So what's that do? That will be this now is the Monarchs with the standings are look like this now. Again, Sioux City will finish a half game behind the Cleveland Railroaders, but Cleveland will host Sioux City on Wednesday. Although for some reason they don't have a little asterisk next to Sioux City's name. I'm assuming that they haven't finalized the box score. I guess is what they're doing.
Infield reserve only
find out,
$60.
but that's what I understand will happen. Although there
Get your
is a
tickets
1
today
half game difference here.
or call 913.
I'll double check with the guys next door in a moment. But again, the Monarchs with the win here, but Cleveland hosting Sioux City, and the Monarchs will play the winner of that one on Friday at Legends Field. Timeout time, Monarchs. Post game continues right here. The numbers are the numbers, and our goodbye from Texas on the Monarchs Broadcast Network.
That to-do list you have needs one more thing. Chill. It's an easy thing to do. Just crack open an ice cold Coors Light and chill. Take the afternoon off and binge watch anything. Go to happy hour and stay for a couple hours. Who's counting anyways? Or hang out with just your dog because you've had enough human interaction this week. Whatever you do, do it with a Coors Light. Mountain cold refreshment made to chill. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Well, Monarchs numbers by the numbers finish up the season series with the Cleveland Railroaders. Kansas City with another win down here. Kansas City 12-2. Month of September now 4-1 against the South, now 47-17. 69 wins, a franchise high, and the Monarchs will be 38 games above 500, also a franchise high. Finished with 4 in a row in the win column. And it's Kansas City winning it by a score of 4-1. Monarchs win scoring actually daytime. It's been good in the daytime, 14-3. A series sweep that the Monarchs have done that now 12 times this year. How about that? Kansas City also scoring first, 49-12. Out-hit them. Kansas City went out hitting teams 53-5. On the back page, no errors today, so a clean sheet for Kansas City. The Monarchs with the clean sheet. Kansas City is 36-11, leading after 6, 7-8, 50-3, 53-3, and 48-1. Kansas City on a Monday. It's on the 4th Monday game. 2-2 in Mondays. Traveling Grays 20-17. Finished the season 52 days in first place for the Monarchs. Back a final time next to get you ready for Friday right here. 30-second timeout on the Monarchs Broadcast Network.
Or hang out with
For 129 years, Sheet Metal Workers Local Union Number 2 has been shaping the Kansas City skyline and communities, with Local 2 members working on area hospitals, providing safe, comfortable conditions for doctors to treat their patients. We turn our attention to help in the fight against childhood cancer by supporting Noah's Bandage Project. Sheet Metal Workers Local Union Number 2, working on, in, and for the community.
Well, the regular season's in the books. 100 games under our belts. We're not done yet. We've got baseball to play on Friday. Again, monarchsbaseball.com for tickets. Got several packages for you. Also, suite specials, both the 10 and the 20 suites. And also, don't forget our watch party next Monday from
We
the
turn our
Legends
attention
Club
to
with
helping the
Pyramid
fight
Pizza.
against
That's all
childhood cancer
there as well.
by
I can eat
supporting
$10
Noah's
and
Bandage
drink
Project.
specials. That's on Monday.
Sheet
Friday
Metal
night,
Workers Local
again,
Union
got the
number
skydivers on Friday and
working
Saturday.
on,
Fireworks
in,
on
and for the
Saturday
community.
night. Friday night gates open
For
at 6 o'clock.
149
We've
years,
got the
Sheet Metal Workers Local
skydivers,
Union
got the
number
rally
2 has been
towels and
shaping the
T-shirts.
Kansas City
That's on
skyline
Friday. Saturday, the
and
fireworks
community.
with our first
With
responders
local
salute on
2 members
9/11.
working on
Gates open
area
at 5.
hospitals,
Pregame
providing
happy hour
safe,
as well. All that
comfortable conditions for
at the
doctors
ballpark,
to treat their
Legends
patients.
Field in Kansas City.
We turn our
And again,
attention to helping the fight
monarchsbaseball.com for
against
tickets.
childhood cancer
All those
by
specials are there.
supporting Noah's
Check that out.
Bandage Project.
Love to have you out. Tell your friends and
Sheet Metal
neighbors. Tell your
Workers
loved ones.
Local
Come and see
Union
us
number
at
2,
Legends Field.
working
Monarchs
on,
and the winner
in,
of the play-in
and
game
for
either
the community.
Houston
For
Houston did their job
129
today.
years,
Either Sioux
Sheet
City
Metal
or
Workers
Cleveland
Local Union
coming
number
your way
2 has
on
been
Friday.
shaping
The
the
road
Kansas
game will
City
be next
skyline
Monday
and
at the
community.
site to be
With
determined
local
with the
2
winner
members working
of
on
that play-in
area
game
hospitals,
from
providing
Wednesday
safe,
night. So there's
comfortable
all your
conditions for doctors
updates.
to
Monarchs
treat
will
their
be
patients.
back home
We
tonight,
turn
off
our
tomorrow.
attention to helping the
They will
fight
work
against
out on,
childhood cancer
actually have an
by
inter-squad game on
supporting Noah's
Wednesday,
Bandage
workout
Project.
on Thursday,
Sheet
and we will
Metal
do your
Workers
Monarchs
Local
smoke
Union
on
number 2,
Wednesday from the
working
ballpark.
on,
Take the day off tomorrow to
in,
kind of just take
and
our breath,
for the
although
community.
if we can squeeze one in, we'll try to.
For
But the league's
129
announcing
years,
awards tomorrow,
Sheet
so
Metal
we'll
Workers
probably
Local
let them
Union
have
number
their
2 has
time.
been shaping
We'll
the
come your way
Kansas City
Wednesday,
skyline
get you an update
and
on the
community.
road trip,
With
also
local 2
post-game
members
preview
working on
for Wednesday
area
night's
hospitals,
matchup, the
providing
wild
safe,
card matchup,
comfortable
and get you
conditions
ready
for
for
doctors
hopefully
to
be
treat
news
their
and notes.
patients.
May have an
We
idea.
turn our attention to
I
helping
do
the
expect
fight
Matt
against
Hall to go on
childhood
Friday,
cancer
but that's
by
not been
supporting
confirmed yet.
Noah's
But
Bandage
that's my
Project.
expectation
Sheet
as the
Metal
Monarchs will
Workers
host
Local
the
Union
winner
number
of the
2,
play-in game
working
on
in,
Friday night. And again, I'll be on the air Friday night, 6:35, AABaseball.tv as well at the top of the hour. All that this Friday from Legends Field in Kansas City. A lot of thank yous, our friends here in Cleveland, for John Junker and all those folks here. Congratulations to Josh Robertson and the staff here in Cleveland for making the postseason, hosting a ball game. Also, Brad and Denning across the way, two of the best that they do great work. We really appreciate them in our broadcast. Thanks to Casey Strong for stopping by today. Also, for W40, who always helps on the proofreading point of view. My entire staff back in Kansas City, Jackson, Jack, Nathan, Emerson, Jason, and Caitlin. Also, Molly. All those folks back at school, not all of them, but some of them back at school, doing a great job for us. Our official photographers, John Ellis, also Morgan Calendar, promotions team, Emma, and that whole bunch. Emma's worked this week on our road trip. Thank you for her help on our social media. Also, Carrie Gillespie and also Hartzell for her help and the support of our broadcast as well. A big thanks to front office folks as well. Also, owner Mark Brandmeier, partner Mark McKee, and general manager Jane Hendricks for their support on the broadcast as well. And a big thanks to you folks listening to us worldwide. I saw Canada today, obviously all over Kansas City, here in Texas as well, and our special broadcast from the suite here, Suite 3 at the home of the Railroaders, the depot at Cleveland Station. And thank you folks for tuning in. The reason I believe we're the best, because you're the best, the fans that tune into the Kansas City Monarchs. We say it every time. Let's be better tomorrow than we were today. Let's show more love tomorrow than we did today as we go forward in 2021. And of course, to the best fans we can be going forward. Good news totals like this afternoon. Kansas City, 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors, left on 11. The Cleveland's 1 run, 6 hits, no errors, left on 6. Winning pitchers, Jake Mathis, he's now 9-3. Jamison McGreen got his 9th save. The loss from Manzueto. Jason Manzueto fell to 7-5. On the clock, 3 hours and 14 minutes. And a crowd of 891. Some of Monarchs sweep Cleveland by a score of 4-1. Until Friday night from Legends Field. Final time, Dan Vaughn telling you good news on a Monday. Happy Labor Day. Happy Monarchs Day. Monarchs 4 and Cleveland 1 until Friday. Good night, Kansas City.